so that you can move through life feeling good and like you have an inner compass that is guiding you along the way. Our inner compass within the body comes from the core center. This is our center of intuition and personal will and our own personal purpose center. So today we'll be physically bringing some energy, igniting your core, and then we'll expand it into a flow together. Flow is really the absence of resistance. So when you have the muscle memory, the experience in your body of flowing with your own confidence, you then get to bring that embodied experience off the mat and into your world. You're able to guide and sense yourself through your experiences that guide you into feeling good and being in your purpose. So let's begin. Please come into a comfortable seat. I always recommend having at least 2 blocks handy for you to use throughout your practice. We'll definitely be using them today. Go ahead and slide one underneath your sits bones so that your hips are higher than your knees. Then you can either take your meditation in Sukhasana with your ankles crossed, or Virasana in kneeling position, or any seat that feels good to you today. The key is you want to be comfortable physically so that your mind can start to calm and settle. Once you have your seat set, then please ground your palms to your thighs. Sit up nice and tall, lift your heart really high. Then slightly tuck your chin towards your chest so that the back of your neck is long. Either close your eyes or set your gaze at the floor and soften your vision. And now, tune into the flow of breath in and out of your nose. And get a sense of the life flowing through you and for you, your breath. Now bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your mid-belly, right over your navel center. Our hands are placed on 2 major energy centers within the body, core and heart. Use your inner listening and ask yourself, what do I want to create with and from my yoga practice today? What energy am I here to expand and embody? What will help me to feel powerful on the mat and be of greatest service off the mat? When you have your inner guidance, your intention, and let's meet with our hands united in prayer, Anjali Mudra at heart center. Press down through your seat, lift your heart even higher, and then spread your fingers out wide, like a flame coming straight from your heart, radiating your purpose. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Bow your head to your heart. Release your hands to your thighs. Open your eyes and lift your gaze. Okay, yogis, let's begin in Supta Bhara Konasana. So our opening pose we hold for a few minutes to get even deeper into our breath and align with our inner wisdom. So slide your block or your props over to the side. We'll use them later in practice. Come to lay down on your back with the soles of your feet united, your knees splaying out wide. Once you're laying down, then choose your hand placement. Either extend your arms out by your sides, palms facing up. If it felt good to bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, you can do that. Or if there's any place within you that's already showing signs of wanting some attention, needing a little extra love, you can go ahead and place your hands there. Start to send your own healing energy to the parts of your body that you're here to nourish and serve today. With your eyes closed or your gaze softly set, begin to generate your Ujjayi breath. So Ujjayi pranayama is a breath practice where we breathe in and out of the nose. Expand your breath to about 4 to 5 counts on the inhale and 4 to 5 counts on the exhale. And constrict the whisper muscles at the back of your throat so that you have a sound and a sensation with each cycle of breath. This will keep you anchored in your body as you add on movement and consciously align with your intention for your practice. Go ahead and blink your eyes open. Scoop your hands underneath your thighs. Squeeze your knees together and gather your legs in towards your heart. Hug into a small ball. Gently rock side to side if that feels good, or you can even make small circles with your sacrum. Start to bring in gentle movements and motion to understand your body and your own needs today. Okay, then pause, and when you find a center position, extend your heels up to the sky. Flex your feet or floint your feet, which is a hybrid between pointing your toes and flexing your feet, where you're pushing your big toe mounds up towards the sky. Pull your pinky toe edges back. This may be where you stay today. We want to have engagement through the feet, then draw your leg muscles towards your core so you're hugging your low belly up and in. We're igniting the core in our core-centered flow today. Option to reach your arms down by your sides, palms flat, or lift your hips slightly and slide your wrists underneath your sacrum. Continue to engage your leg muscles and lower your feet down 30 degrees. Hug your low belly up and in as we start to stoke the fire at the low belly. Lower your feet down another 30 degrees. Really squeeze your legs towards one another so you're harnessing the power of your center line. Now hover your heels about 2 inches up off the earth. Lift your shoulders, look beyond your toes, and lift your heels up to the sky. Let's do that one more time. Lower your feet down 30 degrees. Squeeze your leg muscles to the bones. Lower down another 30 degrees. Option to stay here. Lift your low belly up and in. Last bus stop, lower your heels 2 inches up off the earth. Look past your toes. This time we'll flutter kick for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels up to the sky, and now give yourself a hug. Come back to your Ujjayi breath and notice what shifted within you. Notice the temperature on your skin now. Now catch behind your knees, engage your core, tune into that fire that you've already lit within you, and begin to rock and roll forward and back. As you rock back, roll onto your shoulders. As you rock forward, touch your feet to the ground. Take 1 or 2 more rock and rolls and we'll all meet up in Navasana boat pose. Navasana, the balancing point is your sits bones. So go ahead and ground through your sits bones. Lift your heart high. Lift your knees high like you're making a V. You can keep your toes tapping on the ground or hover your heels at knee level. Wherever you are, roll your upper arm bones back. Let your heart shine through. Option here to kick your heels up to the sky. Empowerment is all about choice. You choose how far you go in any of these poses today. Make it your own. Cross your ankles, roll over your feet, step back into downward facing dog. Take a few moments to move and feel into your body. Move organically. We all come to the mat having experienced different challenges or opportunities before practice today, and so many more experiences before today. So honor your uniqueness with simple motions and movements that feel good to you today. And then settle into some stillness. In downward facing dog, lift your tail higher to the sky. Press your thigh bones away from your heart and root your heels more towards the ground. They may never touch the ground, but that's where we're going. It's a direction we're empowering with our activation physically. Then inhale, sweep your right leg high. Bend your knee, stack your right hip on top of your left. Really flex your right foot. There you go, big breath in. Exhale, ride your breath and tap your right knee to your right tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to your nose. This is a high plank variation. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, lower your right foot down. We'll switch sides. Inhale your left leg high. Start off by bending your knee, then stack your left hip on top of your right. Big full body breaths here, yogis. Another big inhale. On your exhale, ride your breath and tap your left knee to your left arm. Inhale, kick up and back. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, extend high. Exhale, lower your foot down. Look beyond the top edge of your mat and walk your feet up to your hands. When you get to the top of your mat, separate your feet to hip distance. You can measure it out with 2 fists in between your feet or go wider than that. Bend your knees a lot, slide your palms to your shins, and look to the ground. Flat back, this is halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, bow. Keep a gentle bend in your knees. Drop your head. Option for ragdoll, catch opposite elbows. And if it feels good, you can even sway. You always have the option to move, sway, and flow in a way that feels good to you. This is your practice. Release your fingertips to the earth. But keeping your head surrendered, slowly bend your knees and roll up one vertebra at a time. Let your head stack last. Set your gaze straight forward at the horizon line and turn your palms to face forward. When we turn our palms forward, we externally rotate the upper arm bones and broaden the space across the heart. An empowered yogi always leads with heart first, relationship first, so that we can be in a flow and a dance with those around us. Hands to heart center. Set your gaze at your fingertips or simply close your eyes and remember your unique intention for your practice today. What energy can you align with and embody within every pose that will serve you physically, mentally, emotionally, and more? Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Blink your eyes open. All right, yogis, release your hands by your sides once again. Take a glance down at your feet. If you've gone really wide, step your feet back into hip distance. I tend to go a little wider in my stance. So feet at hip distance, see your big toes facing straight forward at 12 o'clock. Then dig down through your big toe mounds, your baby toe mounds, and the center of your heel. Palms wide open. Inhale, sweep your arms high. This is Urdhva Hastasana, extended mountain pose. On your exhale, pull your low belly back. You can even round forward slightly. Think cat in your belly. Then inhale, shine your heart or higher. Next exhale, open twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Spark your fingers open. Inhale, come through center, both arms high. Exhale, open arm twist, right arm forward, left arm back. As you twist and unwind across your heart, keep your low belly locked and both hip points shining forward. Next inhale, center, Urdhva Hastasana. You can even look up. Unite your palms overhead. Exhale, pull your prayer hands through center, bend your knees, hinge at your hips till you touch the earth, then drop your head, forward fold. Palms to shins, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Plant your hands, step back, high plank pose, high push-up pose. In all of our vinyasas, we'll move from high to low push-up, or you always have the option to lower your knees down to the ground. Keep your heart shining forward, always leading the way. Exhale, lower to the ground. Belly down, tops of the feet grounded. Slide your palms back underneath your elbows. With your inhale, activate your back body, low cobra. Option to hover your palms to build even more back activation. Exhale, lower to the earth. Shift through child's pose, press down through your palms, hips to your heels. Tune into your breath, get back into your rhythm. When you're ready, downward facing dog. Okay, that's one way to modify the vinyasa. Let's try the full vinyasa. High push-up to low push-up, up dog to down dog. Inhale, roll forward, high plank. Lead with your heart, shine your heart more forward. Key action, press to your tippy toes. Lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, press the earth away, just the tops of your feet press and your palms. Look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. All right, let's flow. Inhale, look forward. Bend your knees. Step, walk, or hop your feet up to your hands. At the top of the mat, halfway lift. Stretch through your side ribs. Exhale, forward fold. Press through your feet. Inhale, rise. Reach all the way up. Exhale, come home to your heart center. Hands in prayer. One grounding breath in. One clearing breath out. Again, inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, open arm twist. Inhale, sweep both arms up. Exhale, twist other direction. Inhale, both arms high, look up. Exhale, pour forward and bow. Palms to shins, halfway lift. Plant your hands, high to low push-up. Move with your breath. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Come down to your knees. Sit back on your heels, Vajrasana. Go ahead and bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your low belly. Close your eyes and tune in. Tune into the flow of your breath. And notice how your body's responding to your practice so far. What's the depth of your breath now? Empowerment is about choosing the actions that are of service to you and those in your life. Choosing the energy you want to align with and expand within your actions. So notice how your skillful placement of your body linked with your breath so far is impacting you. And take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Blink your eyes open. Downward facing dog. In this downward facing dog, go ahead and step your feet wide off the outer edges of your mat. Then connect your hands at the center line of your mat and walk them about halfway back to your feet. So you're in a short, wide, downward facing dog. Let your head hang heavy. You can bend your knees and tip your tail even higher. This may be where you pause and stay if this is feeling good. To add on the twist, ground through your left palm. Inhale your right arm high. Exhale, lace under your left arm. Catch your left ankle with your right hand. And then bend your right elbow. Activate your twist with your arm strength. Then ride your breath within this shape. Every inhale, lengthen your spine. Each exhale, draw your low belly up and in. Notice how the twist radiates from your core, your center. Release your right hand. Connect your thumbs once again. Switch sides. Root through your right palm. Inhale, sweep your left arm high. Exhale, lace under, grab your right ankle, hook and twist. So we're never cranking anything open, but we're using the activation of body, the connection of our different body parts, to play with and investigate and explore how our energy is flowing and how we can circulate it in a way that serves us in feeling good. And also we're creating and generating the energy we want to feel and share. Release your left hand down. Walk to your full downward facing dog. Step your feet into hip distance. Palms a little bit wider than shoulders. Bring a gentle bend to your knees. Press more through your hands. Tip your tail higher. That's it. Big breath in. Open mouth. Exhale. Inhale, sweep your right leg high, three-legged dog. On your exhale, draw your knee to your nose and step your right foot to your right thumb. Then lower your left knee down. Keep your left toes tucked under. With your feet grounded, toes tucked, right foot pressing down, squeeze your inner thighs together. And inhale, lift your chest, then lift your arms. Low crescent lunge. Use your thumb to hook into your right hip crease. Fingers face down your right hip. Big inhale here. Exhale, side lean over to the right side of your mat. Option to stay here or take another deep inhale. And with your exhale, hook your left arm over your right thigh so you'll cross your center line. Keep your left hand as a fist. Place your right hand on top. Turn and twist open. Ride your breath within the shape. So with every inhale, get long from your sacrum through your crown. Each exhale, pull your low belly back. Uddiyana Bandha, if you know your energetic locks, this is the core lock. With each exhale, we engage it fully. Belly up and in. Press down through your right foot and look down to the ground. Release your hands to the earth to the inside of your right foot. Now extend your left heel up, or left knee up, and spin your left heel down. Squeeze your heels towards one another, so power up at your base. With your inhale, lead with your left arm, then right arm comes up, warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Bring a little bounce and a playfulness to your warrior two. Notice what feels good and what your body naturally comes into. And then settle into what feels like optimal alignment for you today. Heart wide, wings expanded. Can you go a little deeper into your front leg? All of this is coming from choice. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. Lean up and back, up and back, up and back. Keep the length through your right side, straighten your right leg, go back even further. Keep all the length again, and now reach forward with your right hand. Come down to your shin or block outside of your right foot for Trikonasana triangle pose. A modification is keeping your left hand at your hip, or you can shine your left arm high. I like to play with a few breaths with my hand at my hip to help anchor my tailbone down towards my back heel. Look for how you can bring more total body integration within every shape. Now sweep your top arm forward, bicep by your ear. Look to the earth. Listen carefully, yogis. Left hand down, right hand down. Pop your left heel up. This could be a good place to use your blocks too out in front of you. Either reach your arms long, lay your belly on your right thigh, or bring your hands to your blocks. Hop your left foot in until you can fly your left leg, making an L with your legs. Hug your low belly up and in. Keep the line of energy from your heel to your core, from your core through your toes. Come into a halfway lift, lengthen your heart forward. Option to add on, revolved half moon. Right hand to your sacrum. Turn your heart towards the right side of the room. Or you can expand your right arm up to the sky. One more big inhale. Exhale. Bend both knees. Softly land with your feet at hip distance. Forward fold. Ragdoll arms are optional. Deep, full breaths. Then release your hand to the ground. Reset your block where you might need it. Step back, Vinyasa or downward facing dog. You choose how you reset between sides. Let's build on the left side together. Inhale, float your left leg up. Exhale, step forward. Lower your back knee down. Keep your right toes tucked under. Zip up your low belly. Move from your core. Then lift your heart and your arms. Hook your left hand, L of your hand, on your left hip crease. It's like you're anchoring your thigh bone down towards the ground. Take a big breath in. Stretch through both side ribs. Side lean on your exhale. One more inhale. Lift your heart even higher. Exhale, prayer twist. For today, keep a fist with your right hand. Place your left hand on top. Work your right arm into your left thigh. Use the resistance to find that space that's between too much and not enough for you. The space where you can be in the fullness of your breath and still completely connected to your intention. Press down through your left big toe mound. Look to the earth. Release both hands to the inside of your left foot. Now extend your right leg fully. Spin your right heel down to the ground. Press down through your feet. Inhale, rise up. Virabhadrasana 2. I'm going to turn to face y'all. Big wide stance for warrior 2. Open hips, open heart. Gazes set like a warrior. Flip your front palm, reverse. Even peel open your hip crease. So go for depth in your legs, openness across your front body. Now straighten your front leg. Hinge forward, come into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Find the unique balance of grounding and expansion that feels empowering to you, where you can be in the full flow of your breath. Sweep your top arm forward, bicep by your ear. Look to the earth. Lower your right hand down, your left hand follows. Now pop your right heel up. Reach a little further through your hands. Keep the length through your side ribs. Now hop your back foot in until you can fly your right leg up. Come into a halfway lift with your torso. Belly is locked and strong. Option for your revolved half moon. Hand to your sacrum or up to the sky. Flare your lifted toes, yogis. All right, everyone, look down. Soften both knees. Step into a forward fold. Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Hands to the ground. Walk your feet back, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your right leg high. This time, step your right knee to your right wrist, your foot more towards your left wrist. Dig into your finger pads, lift your heart high, then lower your left leg down, untuck your left toes. One more big breath in. Exhale, fold into your half pigeon. You can use your arms as a pillow or even use one of your blocks to help lift the earth up to you. In every pose, we're finding our own unique balance, our own unique blend of strengthening and efforting, as well as the opposite, releasing and allowing. And when we can find our own unique center within two opposing actions, within two opposing energies, that's empowerment. That's where we can choose how we move forward, being fully in our own centers. With breath, guided by intention, in the present moment. Both hands to the ground. Step back, downward facing dog. We'll take the left side. Inhale, left leg up. Step into half pigeon. Press into your finger pads, lift your heart up. Untuck your toes and then fold forward to your degree.
Dive deeper into your breath, yogis. With every inhale, get long from your sacrum through your crown. And each exhale, continue to invite your low belly back, toning your core and tapping into the mighty, mighty power center within you. Your third chakra, guiding you from the deep, deep wisdom of your belly. Every exhale is an opportunity to build a physical relationship with all the wisdom that lives within you.
Slowly press yourself up to a seat. This time, rock your weight onto your left cheek. Swing both legs out in front of you and slowly lay down onto your back. We're setting up for the final and most important pose. So let your legs splay out long, your arms extend by your sides, and close your eyes. Let go of any control of your breath. And simply allow the sacred space of your body to be open, the sacred space of your mind to be open, so that you can receive the gifts from your yoga practice today. Final rest, Shavasana. If you have more time to stay in this final rest, please do so. If you're ready to move on, gently move your fingers and your toes, your wrists and your ankles. Then bend your knees and pull your thighs into your heart. Gather yourself into a small ball. And very mindfully, roll to one side. And gently press yourself up to a seat. We'll all meet with our hands at heart center. We'll sing one final Om to seal our celebration of choice, empowerment, of being in our own unique flow. Deep breath in. Lift your prayer hands up to your third eye. Seal the wisdom from your body into your mind. Bowing, together we say, Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your yoga practice today. I'm Leah Cullis, and I hope to see you again very soon. Please join us for more yoga and meditation on Round.Glass or on our app. Be well, yogis.